grave throne. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders. It seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its
Blood.
Sure, but what?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
光棍哦。
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every... Then they require help, like the tallow camp.
哇，好麻烦哦。
Whatever I do,
Seek it.
if what you say is true, the...
要找我的养女，要先找男爵的失踪的女儿，找男爵失踪女儿，要先找他，找到这巫医，找这巫医还要帮他找到羊，找完他的羊以后，他又说要去找男爵的女儿流产的婴灵，可以再白痴一点。 接下来这样，我会去男爵那里。啊！
嘿，跑！嘿，跑！
It's best while the door is shut.
故事的主线真的是很拖台前。
Lightning strike?
啊！失火了！为什么会失火？你吃这个蜡烛，那太辣了。失火啦！
嘿呀！
哦，好辣！ 失火喽！what？
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! Our bloody barons would bloody plowing power. You say now? Next time I ask you to drink, will I see that grin again?
No, that's...
都着火了，他妈的！嘿，
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Shit, fire's spreading.
哪里有路啊？马店主也不知道。我觉得我救不到。
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! You can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
我没看懂他在哪。
Good work!
然后嘞，好难哦。有点难呢。干，我从那下面。东西啊！
Don't go through till turn about again. Right, set the stable afire. We gotta put it out.
无限氧气是不是？
Trainer activated.
I'm not going
Cheat
there yet.
activated.
Got a lot to
哎呀，果然暂停了。妈的，又闪退了。
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Drunk old fool tottering about again.
Aye, set the stable afire.
We gotta calm him down.
Oswald, anyone believer? What? In that. My brother's in.
Somebody ought to.
Worse and worse. Time to leave's approaching. Shame Miss Tammy's not here.
You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
You'll never learn.
干妈的，闪掉，干！
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn. Know what that's like, Witcher?
Signs of a...
We tussled. I staggered backward. Anna used that moment to... I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought... I blacked out.
Tamara present for...
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't... The sight of her...
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to understand.
哦，活该啦！
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
你不需要知道。
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
Guardian.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
吓吓这个胖子，吃饱了，好想玩串式小玩家。
A bit further. Follow me.
阅读预言，好，我们来阅读一下预。哪里有预言啊？没有啊。失忆这个吗？啊。
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
赶快现在取名字哦！
Here's the
然后
spot.
打不赢，你们都等着陪葬。
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
哇哦！
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we
叫
know
你
it.
抱就给我抱
Keep！ screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
吓死这个透抽胖子！哈哈哈哈哈哈！
Merciful gods.
哇！吓死他！
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
自己做的事自己担啊！难不成让我帮你解决？当我万事无益？自己抱着自己害死的孩子，刚刚好而已啦，对不对？对，要做这种事，就他妈就不要给我后悔，做人他妈就给我承担，快一点，这样抱起来是有喜感。走吧，走吧。我要用什么？
something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Now it do something. Oh. Quiet now.
感觉还会再一波，因为路很远。
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry. Show me when. Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
哇，都市传说。哎。
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
到干嘛？我还要去这里。这里，我刚才埋在这里，我想怎么办啊？
By blood's power, I summon you. With your name, I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Daya.
哦， 我什么都会。
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
哇！魔人捕，魔人捕，魔人捕！狗看到英灵还没这样吠2声。哦。
No! Help! Hey! Mummy! Let me live.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
大家靠它不会怕，这很不科学吧？你妈好远！这间房子吗？看起来就是了。这间房子。
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
哇！又发生什么？
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
有血。
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
所以呢？
Wants to show me something more.
嘿，你去哪？加麻环，飞好慢哦。
Necrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass. bones have been here a while. But chewed on the saddle. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost? Head torn clear off.
重整一下。
Must have been attacked by a powerful... Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
快直接到终点站就好了，烦死了。能不能到终点站就好？
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had broke out in a cold sweat, and before I thought I was done for. Beast our horses, mine and Mr. Miss, wanted to go back for a mother, but my wife pleaded.
Why help them at
I did that. Old Miss Tamara learned it. Brought food and salves. With me, myself, I'd have never dared to help.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we could.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
超级讨人厌问号，超麻烦。
Run, Roach. Hey ya!
我要在这里找他女儿，什么意思啊？
That's it, Roach.
Slower.
Come on, Roach.
Halt!
Boots a bit...
Halt, I say!
Oh, that's...
To honor made Bill...
At your...
Yeah. Yeah. No, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you.
Challenge me again.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
完全不知道自己惹了什么东西。
You.
Come on now.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner, wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that.
Garden. But
Drunk.
no.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet bloom. Anna had read some story. And she's... And them, the frilly... Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
是要答应吗？你就要帮他找他女儿吗？你就要帮他找他女儿吗？
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it
良
enticement.
民通
And
行
this
证。
might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once
哦，终于
given.
换我的女儿了。
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
气死！
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Siri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
戏很辣哎。
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
哈，他自己讲就好了，干嘛还要帮他学？一路上学到了，保护自己好了。
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
说自己是旅人啊，
I
最
just
安
travel a
全。
lot. And I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's got. Here's to good company.
是不是？哦，正确的选择，正确答案。
This I like. Drinks like a lad, knows her sword work, kills a boar as if it were a piglet. A she-wolf, if ever I've seen one.
干嘛？
All right,
想
all
撩
right.
哦
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
他不是那个我没救出来的人吗？
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
Oh.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
这马那么难骑哦。哇，这蛋糕很酷哦。嗯。哎呦，这兔子的手会不会太长？
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it! Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
他对女人比较慷慨。
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find
Wow.
my wife.
Working on it.
连讲别人故事都要
And
分
making
析。
piss poor progress.
小心不要跳
They
这个
split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
来卡昆特牌。稍微听一
Can't
下
help wondering why you
What could I do?
rather live as
Ere long.
the local MILF.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut him down to a man.
How do you...
It's no secret. I was a Temerian sop. Those who remained wandered north.
Just march.
With Nilfgaard.
Heard anything about their big...
I pay no. Common folks eat witches.
再见。
So long.
哦。这是什么啊？哦。可觉得这好难哦。不要把我的特牌的选项变成简单。觉得我不会赢他哎，改天再回来，玩玩看好了。
I'm listening.
Ever play...
I do. And what's more,